Well, it didn't say I should choose my words carefully this time, so...
Exactly. So next time's the one that matters. This was just like a hint.
Okay. Because with Naoto's, you need to pick a specific dialogue choice early on.
The only one you have
before.
to stick to specific dialogue choices for in this game is Kawakami.
Makes sense.
I don't even know what choices you need to pick because I've never gotten the option.
Hey there.
Oh god, it's you again. Three old lady. Are you serious?
I know.
He ran into the three old ladies of fate.
Man.
Okay, so that's another diner item unlocked. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, another question.
Oh, have you heard?
Oh, a ghost ring?
I need an answer.
This is it.
Good.
Bum, bum, bum.
I just called it a ghost ring, but PVS works too.
Nice going.
A ghost ring?
It's when you feel your phone vibrate or hear it ring, even though it didn't.
Oh, those. Okay.
Yeah,
I forgot that was a thing they brought up. I've never really had that.
It's happened to me once or twice. Okay, who do we got as
I've had my
options?
phone buzz and be annoyed with it because I could have swore I turned off the mobile data.
I can go hang with Futaba. That's probably a good idea. But first I'll have Chihaya... I'll just throw 5,000 yen on. Oh, so that was actually really cool. If you hang out with Chihaya enough and talk to her, her fortunes will change for you as you approach Okumura's arc to focus more on the Empress card, which is Haru's Arcana.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, honestly. To me, anyway.
Does that happen with... I mean, like, you only know her for so long, but does that happen with other characters as well?
What do you think?
Potentially. I never really... I didn't start her until after we were getting close to Haru. So, I guess I'll keep an eye on it as we approach the start of Sai's Palace.
Because Sai's judgment, right?
Sai is judgment, but it might also be justice, which is Akechi.
Rotation time.
Or even then, it could have to do with the priestess again, because it's Makoto and it's Makoto's sister.
Yeah. Makoto gets 2 dungeons that are important to her.
This seems like a bad idea, Futaba. I mean, I guess she'll probably be better since I'm with her from the start, instead of having to be called to rescue her.
Hey, hey.
He's got a pervy view on art. Well, okay then. The dramatic music.
Yeah.
Wait, 3 terabytes for 500 yen? That's like a 3 terabyte hard drive for $5. That is a good deal. Ah, crap, we lost the midget. Oh! It looks like she's fine. You good? You're good? Good. Aw. Okay, it's a Pokemon reference. We get it, Futaba.
Futaba has so many like game references.
She straight up references Super Smash Bros. And Size Palace, which is gonna be hilarious because Joker's in
Forget
Smash.
when, but at some point she says, "I'm gonna make like a hedgehog and run out of here."
Futaba, you dingus.
All right.
She's cool.
All right.
Too much socializing for Futaba. I get it.
Yeah.
Baby. She's fun to hang out with.
Yeah, Futaba's one of my favorite confidant ranks to go through. Like it's pretty good, and it mostly focuses on her, unlike Makoto's that seems to lose track of
Who's
letting me learn more about Makoto.
Oh yeah.
Crossword!
Yeah, crossword!
Hey, hey.
Tsukimi lunar viewing.
Tuskimi lunar viewing.
No, there's no C, so it's not telescope, and there's no P either. Okay, a prayer site. That's a temple. Many lack time for these. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up.
I don't know. It's probably some festival or something.
I mean, it tells you how many crosswords I've done. This is the 23rd one. My god.
Yeah.
Oh! I'm an idiot.
What?
It's festival. That's not temple, that's shrine.
Oh, it is it's exactly festival? I thought it was like gonna be a specific festival.
Well, Tsukimi is the lunar viewing festival, I guess.
I
Festival
guess.
for viewing the moon in the fall. Special terms for
I figured
watching.
it was gonna be some sort of Japanese festival. I didn't realize the word they actually wanted was festival.
I feel dumb on that one. Okay.
They've got a lot of holidays and festivals and stuff in Japan. Like, I swear their calendar must be a holiday every other week.
Well, that's actually one of the reasons why they have school 6 days a week instead of 7, because they have so many holidays where you have the day off school.
Master. Hey.
Man, I am bleeding money this time. Like, I still have a ridiculous amount, but I've spent like 5,000 yen at least each day.
Oh, just wait till you start to try to fuse the later personas, where you're constantly buying more personas so that you can keep fusing them. Because I think my record is I had 6 million yen, and when I was done fusing for the day, I had 1 million left.
Just give me their names. You probably know I'm a Phantom Thief by now. I mean, honestly, at this point in this confidant, you can pay her to make you lockpicks. So, like...
She's just standing there making lockpicks for 3 hours, not questioning it.
You're right.
I feel like she'd be confused, but then realize it's basically free money, so she'd do it anyway.
Would you believe I forget my keys a lot? Sure.
You really could have just given me their names.
Good night.
She has to know by now. Kawakami's pretty fun too. Her confidant's really weird and awkward, but she's a good person.
That's exactly my opinion. Like, I like the character, but her confidant's really awkward.
You know what would be interesting to see implemented in maybe a future Persona game? Like a dual path social link.
Like a social link that could go two different, very different ways, or a
Yeah,
character that
kind
has
of.
2 links.
No, definitely the first part. Like, imagine if you got closer to Kawakami by having her tutor you instead of hiring Becky.
Why don't you try?
I feel like that'd be a pretty interesting thing. It would take a lot to implement, though.
Yeah. To be fair, like, I think Persona 5 showed that Persona can make the money that they might be able to make it a bit more make it actual like AAA effort to match the AAA sales it's starting to get.
I think one of the best examples of that isn't even just P5, but excuse me, what I do?
Hey.
This hasn't happened before. Also, it's lunchtime.
Sorry.
Oh, good for you. So I think one of the big examples of this working out is Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Strikers making huge money on Steam when they released.
Oh, did Strikers? I never actually heard how Strikers sold.
I don't know the exact numbers, but it pulled in pretty good money.
Like, I wouldn't mind like a Strikers 2 or something.
You know it, lady.
You know.
Okay, you guys are gonna get change of hearted so bad right now.
What?
I mean, technically speaking, she's a maid, not a sex worker, but, like, fair.
Yeah, the whole branding is sexy maids. And she mentions that if he was older, she would give him the premium treatment.
True.
I 100% guarantee that at minimum they've got happy ends for those massages on their menu.
Probably. Okay. I might.
I'm sorry.
That's a terrible pun, how dare you? A teacher made to suffer. Go home, game. Cheeky bastards.
Alright, so until you go into Mementos, you're stuck on her confidant.
Oh, I can hang with Futaba again.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. I can't think of...
Yeah, the higher you get her, the better.
I can't think of anyone else that I want to make time with at the moment.
Like, you absolutely want to try and max Futaba before... If you can, Shido, and definitely before Yaldabaoth.
Nothing to do.
Alright, let's hang with Futab.
All right.
It's literally afternoon.
Let's do it.
Like, we should be fine for me to show you around Shujin. I hope. Even then, Shujin's mostly harmless now that Kamoshida's gone. Like, I'm the biggest delinquent the school has. And I'm like the one person
at this
who
point,
Thomas
not even the
comfortable
principal's
around.
gone, so, like... The worst thing that's still at Shujin is...
Me.
I don't know, maybe the bitchy history teacher?
Honestly, it's me or Ryuji, and we're like the only two people Futaba are actually comfortable with. How the hell? She knows what a go home is. I'm like really cautious about pushing Futaba because I don't want to push too hard because of how anxious she is, but I know she needs to grow. So it's like a really tough balancing act to think about.
For the most part, she likes it when you push her. Because she knows she needs to. And she can't really push herself.
Yeah, I felt really bad during the training arc because it felt like we were pushing her too fast too soon. Like, she pulled it off great, but it felt like we were, like, really forcing it on her.
Well, the training arc sped up for viewing pleasure, but remember how that the training arc is over the course of what a week and a half?
Yeah, it's a week, but it's like a really... I still think that's a lot for her. Wait, does she have a photographic memory?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Like, that's impressive. I think the only other person with near that good of memory in any Persona game is probably Nanako. I'm not shitting you. Nanako's got a great memory. Okay, time to power move. Got it!
But
Yeah, Futaba's really doing good, actually.
you're right.
Like, this is only her second thing on the list, but she's making strides.
Well, she does about one thing per hangout, so...
Wait, did that say I can... There's a chance of instantly holding enemies up at the start of battle?
Yeah, it's pretty rare, but it does happen sometimes.
Futaba, what the frick? You little bean.
So, like, if you, on the off... It mostly happens on the off chance that, like, an enemy catches you off guard. Then she'll just kind of nope, and then change it from you being held up to them being held up.
Oh yeah. Wow, there's really very little chance of being ambushed, because there's also the ability that Sumi gives you to just dance your way out of being held up.
Yeah, Sumi gives you like a 10 to 15% chance to dash out of the way, and then if you don't do that, then there's a 10 to 15% chance that Futaba will just nope and have you be the ones doing the hold up instead of the enemy.
In Soviet metaverse, we hold up you. That was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Oh, no crap. No.
Did I see Mishima was ready for an up?
Yeah. But
You could just finish him.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Chihaya to do something real quick.
Oh,
Fair.
The Empress
If
card.
you got the money, then going to her once a day is usually worth it.
what shall we do?
I still really wish there was some kind of dialogue if you ask her to help with her. That would be funny. Let's do Sojiro.
Soji bro,
Here we go.
coffee dad.
Sojiro. He's just... It's interesting to think about, like, which of the, adult arcanas of the Persona games is, like, the best dad. You know? I think it's
From
Sojiro.
what I've seen of Persona 4, I'm not particularly impressed by Dojima. Like, I get that he's trying, but...
You know,
I think the thing with Dojima is we have a perfect view of what would have happened without Narukami there to help. That's Akane and Zenkichi.
how I've changed.
Yeah.
Reason,
That's exactly how they
run away
Dojima and
before I
Nanako
saved
would
him.
have ended up.
So, I was thinking why that may have been. Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much.
I can't believe the first two jackasses I maxed were Ryuji and this guy.
But in the back of my head, I was thinking...
Oh, you
what
matched
would do in
Ryuji
that
first?
situation.
Yeah.
I mean, you put yourself on a line to
He's
stop
usually one of the first people I max, but the first person I usually max is Yoshida.
So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself. I was only acting out of fear, though. You know,
Most everyone else I
always wanted
tend to
change.
max,
I wanted to
in
go
November
from
or
the dull
December.
nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero.
What's the point of the, like, little notes appearing again? Like, this is the last conversation.
Heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people.
Oh, I guess it's just
What I really wanted to change was the weak me.
for the fun of it, so you can still play the which one does he like best game.
Even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew...
Mishima's
were
the kind of guy that wants so desperately to be the
Tell me the
protagonist.
truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
Actually, I didn't. Like,
Huh? You mean I didn't have a change of heart?
well, you did, but I didn't take it.
What?
Like,
No, it really was you. You changed my heart.
okay, dumbass, I literally just told you.
All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator.
I think that makes Mishima, like, super impressive. He changed his own heart. Like, through sheer force
Oh,
of will.
Told,
Mishima's
given
not a
up.
bad character, he's just fun to dunk on.
I may not be able to
Yeah.
change the world, but I can change myself.
Baby steps,
Whether
man.
I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future, my perception
'Cause, like,
shapes the
are there any other
patterns.
It's
people that
really
straight up-
fun though, if you can get this into this rank,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to Hawaii and he like goes immediately back to his old.
Still mess
Ha!
up every so often, but
The dissonance!
I'll be able to stand up again.
All fan site all the
So,
time.
I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes.
That's a good line. That line right there. Like, I think that sums up Mishima.
And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you.
Like, I'd say he's easy to trash on, he's kind of unlikable, but he's reliable.
I am thou.
He's unlikable at times, but I also think he has his moments.
Vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and
Oh, you know, I
break
guess
the yoke.
technically I've maxed Sumi.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate
And the
truth,
Sorta,
twins.
kinda.
granting thee infinite power.
Sumi's such a weird case, because to my knowledge, no one else in any other Persona game gets a rank 5 max and then pretends that that's the end of her rank until something goes down at the end.
You do for you?
I mean, I guess it's kind of like how Akechi at a certain point just stops and the rest of it goes by plot.
I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves.
In the original game, it was all by plot.
Book to change people's hearts.
That must have made him super suspicious, even if you didn't notice the pancake thing.
Well, there was Akechi and Sai were the two plot-only characters. Oh, and
Mona.
Igor.
Wait, no, we should save that for after.
Mona and Igor.
You better be.
Oh yeah, and Mona. I forgot about Mona.
If only I could.
I mean, I would have assumed that it was just because of how late he